Ew, what is this cheap knockoff Fortnite?
You kidding me? It's not Fortnite. This is Super Mario Battle Royale.
You mean 35?
Yeah, I mean 35.
What's going on, everybody? It's TMB Gaming. I should really work on a better intro. And I'm Kaz.
I'm Jeremy.
And today we're doing why Super Mario 35 suck.
Why it's an okay game overall. We're gonna be going over the main mechanics of this game, the concept, all the enemies, doing a good review on it for you guys. Of course, if you like it, like and subscribe, comment for more review ideas. We're open to everything pretty much. We just need your guys' feedback.
We're trying to get a general flow of what we're gonna be doing.
Just series. We're thinking of doing a montage series, review series, and maybe one other one. But enough talk. Let's just get right into this. Right. So with this new Battle Royale mode, I do like its concept. The concept of enemies that you kill going onto another person's screen. You could attack attackers, the lowest time, random, or lowest coins, right? Or
most coins,
right.
Yeah.
So, really good concept. It makes for a really good mix of enemies.
Yeah.
Like, you could have Lakitus, you could have Bowsers all over the screen.
Yeah, you'll end up fighting a Bowser, and then you'll be stuck in between Hammer Bros and Lakitus.
Right, so compared to the original Super Mario Bros., it's a really good twist.
Yeah, it makes you play all the levels. Sometimes, we're like 6 days into the game.
Yeah, just about.
So most people are just picking 1-1, so you don't really get to see all the later stages unless you actually select it, and you have to like work up to that.
Right. So if you're like Kaz over here grinding the game, how many hours do you have in this game?
I don't know, like over 10.
I've been
playing a.
He's been a maniac in this game. He has like 9 wins.
Yeah, well, I could be playing it more.
Right.
Some people, but...
You know what? You're gonna see the stats in a second. Just take a look at all these enemies here. It shows you how many are killed. It shows you, all this fun stuff. Your win ratio. So I also like how it shows that.
Yeah, that was nice that they put that in actually. Yeah, this is free for a limited time only. And why?
Yeah, you know what? Why is the question? I'm kind of against it being free. Well, it could be a free game, but why?
You're against it being free?
No. For the base game and what's included, it is fair, very fair for a free game. But I just don't like how it's for a limited time only.
Did they ever say what the reason was for that?
No, they didn't. I don't think they gave a reason. They just said it was for a limited
pitched
time.
this idea? Like, we should only have it till March 31st, and after that, no more.
There could be hardcore fans of this game down the line, and it's just kaput.
Yeah, it is fun.
Unless it's only a limited time off of the store, and as long as you have it downloaded, you can still play it.
Yeah, we're not sure on that.
Maybe you should just time skip to March, whatever it is, and see if it's still available. You want to try that really quick?
Time skipping to March? Okay.
Yeah, let's try it real quick.
Well, I saw the other DLC characters.
Alright. You guys have to subscribe for that. We're gonna leak it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know. Alright, so the next thing we want to cover is the lack of game rewards, and Nintendo really doesn't do this anyway, but it is still nice that they don't have, like, any things you could buy.
That doesn't mean they could start, though.
Yeah, they don't like that concept.
Like, okay, you get profile pictures for your levels. Cool. But what else? Like, maybe...
Oh, wait, do you have this as a negative?
Yeah, I have it as a negative. All there is in in-game rewards is, like, coins, and then the profile pictures.
I thought you were putting a lot of focus on the purchases part.
See, I will get to that, but first I will focus on what's in the base game. It's kind of lacking, in my opinion.
I think it's pretty good.
For free, they could have added, Mario skins. You could look different. You could be, like, Luigi, for God's sakes. You could be Waluigi, for God's sakes,
Well, you couldn't be them in the OG SMB1 anyway, but I understand.
Why not change it up,
What is Super Mario? anniversary.
Yeah. It's a Super Mario anniversary. You can celebrate all Mario has been over the past 35 years, which is a lot. I could tell you that.
Yeah, I think it's good that you can't purchase anything, like no like add-ons or DLC with money. I think it definitely does not need anything like that.
I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I don't think it needs anything like that. Buying coins would be kind of jank. You get those like out the wazoo anyway.
Yeah, see, now this is another thing. This is debatable. It doesn't really ruin the game, but I don't really like how you can spend coins to like start with a fire flower. And that's just because like the reason for that is if you're a good player, you're gonna have a lot of coins, so you're just gonna be like ahead of everybody who doesn't have one. I think it's just like a stupid little, getting rid of the skill cap.
Well, here's the thing: you could choose whatever you want to choose.
Yeah, but you're going with fire flower every time.
Yeah, of course.
Every time.
If you're somewhat decent at the game, and you don't have to be bad at the game to be able to afford this, because, how many coins do you have? Like, in the 10,000s?
Yeah, it's 50 for a fire flower, but
yeah,
some of the bad players aren't going to have that much, like the little kids,
But would they really not be able to afford 50 every time when it's, like, in the thousands?
I don't know, I'm just saying I don't like it.
If you don't think it's not a good idea to start off with a fire flower every game, I don't know why you're playing the game, to be honest. There's just a standard of how good you can be, and I don't think like being able to buy the fire flower like affects anything.
Yeah, you're always gonna have it, but it's just I don't know. I don't like it.
Well, I know you take the game more seriously, and how do I put it?
I'd rather start small.
Yeah,
start on my own.
You'd rather start off as like tiny Mario.
On my own in the wild.
So, it depends what kind of approach you have the game to. You could have a competitive approach. You could have a casual approach. I think the majority of the people will have that casual approach. So, they will probably go for the fire flower or like a star. But, fire flower is always the best choice. And I'm sure you want to get into different methods and just how things are used in this game, different strats.
I was gonna start off about like how chaotic the game is once you get to late game. Early game, you just have a bunch of Goombas and Koopas, but the game can be really chaotic in the late game, as you could have many Lackitudes on screen. There was a clip of 20 Lackitudes on screen.
We're gonna show you guys that. I was wowing that.
And when it comes down to that part, you're gonna need know where the stars are, know how to kill Lackitudes with your fire flowers, making sure you have coins. There's a lot of many things you need to manage when that happens. Making sure you don't lose time. There's sometimes piranha plants will just block you out, or Bowser's will be placed at really bad spots, and it makes for a very interesting little puzzles to get around the enemies.
Yeah. So, I'm sure you're going to get into this a little bit more, but for a free game, it's good in a competitive and casual standpoint.
Yeah, it does
Which is
excel.
What you're getting at.
It does excel. Very good at that.
What other cons do we have in this review of ours?
You want to do cons?
Yeah, just what do we have? What do we have to talk about?
Well, I'm just going down the list.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and the gameplay is pretty smooth. It doesn't lag. On wireless, sometimes you'll get the chop.
Yeah.
From what I've seen.
Right off the bat, even before this game was released, I'm like, wait, you're gonna be playing with 30 other people? That's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
But I'm knocked out of my seat. I haven't had any wireless issues or lag, but you've played the game more than me. What do you have to say about it?
Well, I was gonna say, compared to Mario Maker 2, which has a very horrendous...
See, that's what I was comparing it to.
Very horrendous online system. It's very good.
Granted, it's a more simple game with, it's just 2D.
Same levels.
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
Nothing too complicated, I guess. Unless when there's 20 Lackitudes on the screen and 2 Bowsers.
Oh, yeah.
And a Hammer Bro. And a Blooper. It can get pretty chaotic, like you said.
Yeah, continuing on the gameplay and how it works, it's mostly just Super Mario Bros. 1, down to the core.
Right.
There's the glitches they're gone. You can't wall clip into
forget
the
about
wall
it.
to get to the pipes, or
Forget about it.
clip through blocks to get the power-ups.
They took out backwards long jump in Super Mario 64 and 3D All-Stars, so you better forget about the wall clipping in this game.
Speed running is no more. And yeah, Mario, he runs slower in this game, which it's not like crazy, but
yeah,
people noticed it.
It's noticeable to like OGs who have played Super Mario Bros. Personally, I didn't notice it right off the bat. It just seems like the gameplay overall is more smooth, like jumping, and it seems like most of the jumps aren't as finicky as they would be in the original game.
The timings are much easier.
Yeah.
You can hold down the button on enemies to get if you want to bounce off multiple Goombas, you can hold down the button and you'll continuously get the big jump.
Right.
Very, it's much
so
down to casual.
This is a plus again to the casual audience. Easier to play,
So you want me to dip into one of the negatives here?
Yeah.
Okay, well this one comes down to the piranha plants, and their hitboxes are they're not like the Super Mario Bros. 1 hitboxes, I don't think.
No, I don't
when
think
they
they are.
when they go down into the pipes, they like completely their hitbox just completely invisible.
Yeah.
You can't hit them with fire flowers, stars, and it's just weird. And sometimes when they're off screen, this is a weird angle to explain, but when they're behind you and you can only see half of them,
right?
You can't hit them with the fire flower. It's really weird.
You know what? I'm gonna butt in here. This is the same with any coins or items that appear. If you bump a block and there's a fire flower, and then you go up on the platform to get it, and the screen scrolls. Even if you still see part of the fire flower, you can't get it.
I don't know if that was...
I think it's just kind of a bug.
Yeah,
not like a bug. It's more of an inconvenience.
Yeah, it's not the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you make the screen scroll when you don't want it to, and...
Yeah, that's basically what I just explained.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise from here, Kaz, you're gonna take it over. It gets into more of a competitive standpoint.
Yeah, so this is more on the negatives. This game is mostly positive. This is a very good game.
For a free game, it's pretty solid. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you fell for the clickbait title, but...
Yeah.
The gameplay, this is from competitive. If you and a guy are, going 30 minutes into a match, and you're stuck at a part where there's piranha plants, or Hammer Bros, or Bowser's, and you need to draw a fire flower or a star, but you get a mushroom.
Yeah, I saw that a few times today, actually.
That is very, very luck based, and
yeah,
you don't want to lose because the roulette didn't give you what you wanted to. Sometimes it's out of your control.
So it definitely gets tedious. You just end up grinding for coins, and then it could just rely on the timer, whichever goes out first, kind of thing, right?
Yeah, sometimes you'll just lose the luck, but it is what it is.
So, of course, you're going to need some skill to get up to that point, but you kind of don't need it to continue, because it just turns it to, luck-based, and the timer...
Yeah, if you get stuck at a point where you need the roulette.
Yeah.
That's one downside. They could make it a order. I don't know if that would be good.
No, the whole point of it is it's random.
Yeah,
it's a random power-up. I keep calling them items.
The timer, it's kind of weird, the timer.
How it gets faster? I mean, I don't think...
Let me explain?
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's the timer stays normal, but when you get in the top 5, then it slightly speeds up. And then when you're a minute in the top 5, or a minute 30 in the top 5, it goes faster, and then another minute it will go triple speed. And sometimes stages can just leave you with no enemies, and you'll just lose 200 seconds on an empty stage, and you just lose due to the lack of enemies to kill, time to get. Another complaint is 1-1, and this is still early game.
Yeah.
1-1 and 1-2 are way too common.
Definitely early game.
In the list, you'll get them multiple times, and this ends up with people having a lot of time and just having a lot of easy gameplay moments.
Yeah.
Because there's stars in 1-1 and 2, and then there's...
And flowers.
You could use 1-2 to go to other stages, but sometimes you'll just end up with the whole list being 1-1 and 1-2.
Yeah.
So there's not really they can do about this since new people are playing the game. It's still just a complaint though.
Yeah, I mean, this is a long shot, but maybe like a casual and like competitive, like ranked.
Yeah, that's
Like,
far, but I would
yeah,
like that, but it's far.
There is a ranking system in the game, like different levels, so maybe like there could be like I don't know, like advanced mode where it's only like high level people, like 30 and up. Not even 30 and up. What would you say? Like skilled
The
players.
levels, I'm pretty sure the levels loop. Like once you get to 99, you prestige. You get a
do
star.
I didn't even see that point yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how they work.
Yeah.
It could be a thing. It
Right,
could be
if
a
anyone
thing.
can confirm in the comments, I don't think anyone's gotten that far
I
yet.
saw somebody with a star next to the number. And
Oh, really?
I was like, what?
Yes, that must be prestige, but like, how does it help you?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a show-off thing.
Oh, yeah.
So that was our little overview of
Super Mario Bros. 35 Battle Royale.
Overall, it's really good. It's
Solid game for free.
for free. You get this for free. You get played SMB1 and whole new style.
Oh, yeah. With
Against people.
the twist on it is good, smooth. We're basically just we were nitpicking. It's honestly a solid game.
Yeah,
If you haven't downloaded it yet, I'd spend an hour playing it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But I'm sure you had fun with it if you like the original Mario Bros.
That's how the Tetris people felt when they got the Tetris 99.
Oh, is it?
It's a fun little thing, and it's good.
And then everyone stopped playing it, so maybe that's why it's limited time.
Well, did people stop playing it?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Team Gaming. I'm Kaz, and that was Jeremy.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
Thanks for watching.
Peace out.